What's up, diamonds and pearls? Welcome back for another video. If you are new here, I'm Kim. What's up? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how I got this bomb look. So if you want the tea on this look, please continue to watch. Okay, brows are done as usual, and I'm having a bad brow day, but we're not going to talk about that. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Makeup Revolution times Makeup by Tammy palette, and this is the Tropical Carnival palette. So I think the first shade that I'm going to go into is this red shade right here, and the name of this shade is Trini. And I'm going to use this brush by the Crayon Case, and this is their shadow blender. So I'm just going to take Trini and pack it on my outer corner. Now I'm going to go into Spice Island, which is just this orange shade, and I'm placing it right above Trini and into my crease. I'm just going to blend it out. Going back in with a little bit of Trini just to deepen it up a little bit more. And back in with Spice Island, just making sure everything is blended. And I'm taking a clean blending brush that's also by the Crayon Case, just blending back and forth and in circular motions, just blowing this color out, making sure it's not any harsh lines. Now I'm just going to go in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I've been loving this as a base and to cut out my crease, and it's in the shade Golden Honey. And I'm using this Crayon Case small cream brush. This is like my favorite brush to cut my crease with. And I'm just going to stamp it first. Crease is cut, and I'm just going to go back in with the red shade and blend out those edges. And for my lid, I'm going to go in with Spiced Rum. Have to move on to another palette, and this is just a NYX Off Tropic palette. I've had this palette for a while, and I haven't used it in a while actually, but I'm going to go in with this really pretty orange shade. This palette is giving me a lot of fallout. It doesn't really bother me. I don't even know if this palette is still available, but I really like this orange shade in here. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. I'm just going to catch up my other eye, and I'll be right back. Let's move on to foundation, and I haven't used this in quite a while, and it's the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and I have it in the shade Sienna. This foundation used to be my jam, and I haven't used it in so long. So let's see. Hopefully, it won't even come out. Let's see. Okay. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Maybe I need a new one. Okay, it's coming out. And I'm just going to use my e.l.f. sponge. I love this sponge to blend it out. Let me know down below if you prefer blending out your foundation with a sponge or a brush. Lately, I've been loving a sponge, especially this one, but I do like a brush as well. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I do have this in the shade Dark 40. One day I'm going to stop using so much concealer, but I love concealer. Like, concealer is life. I'm going to be trying the new Makeup Revolution concealer, and I also want to try that e.l.f. hydrating concealer also. I love me some concealer. Like, it's insane. Wow, that's bright, but oh well. Who gonna check me? I'm gonna let that concealer dry down for maybe 5 minutes, but while I'm letting it dry down, I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Tantour, and I have it in the shade Tan, which is slightly too dark, and I was supposed to return it, but I never did. So I'm just going to use like a really small amount of this, like the smallest amount. And this brush is the e.l.f. angle brush. Okay, that's enough of that. Let me go ahead and blend it out a little bit more with the sponge. I've really been into glitter lately, and I have this one, and I am very tempted to add some of this to my lid, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this. No glitter, Kim. No glitter. No glitter. Yeah. For setting powder, I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty, and I have it in the shade Banana. Honestly, I haven't really used this setting powder much since I bought it. I really should have went with the shade Honey like I originally said I was, but I got Banana, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to go in with a light amount of this. I always say light and then end up with a lot, but this powder, I really need to be light-handed with it. I'm already not a huge fan of it anyway. And you always want to make sure to dab off the excess on the back of your hand or paper towel or whatever you choose, because you do not want to put too much. Okay, I think I put too much on my chin, but whatever. I'm going to put a little bit down the bridge of my nose, like so. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. I don't know, I may have to start back using this Fenty powder. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Complexion Powder. And I have this in the shade Maple. Okay, that is done. Now I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. And I'm going to use this Sculpt shade right here in the middle as a bronzer. And the brush that I'm using is this one. It's just like a slanted brush that I found at TJ Maxx, and it's by the brand Beauty Concepts. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean up this bronzer, the Fenty powder, just a little bit. What was that sound? I don't know. Disregard. Abort. Abort mission. And I'm using this same shade out of the Black Radiance palette to contour my nose. And this is just a brush that came in one of my Profusion palettes. I don't always contour my nose. Sometimes I just leave it fat because that's where it's at. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And after I've sprayed my face, I do like to go back in with my sponge and lightly tap over everything just to make sure we're all blended. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this Huda Beauty highlighting palette. That's Cody, he said hi. This is what this palette looks like, and I think I'm gonna go in with Bora Bora and use it as a highlighter. I really like how soft and subtle this is. Cute. Okay, don't mind me. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this shade on my brow bone, just like the smallest amount. I usually never do this, but trying it today. That is pigmented for sure. Let me blend this out a little bit with my finger because, baby girl, you're blinding. My camera got hot and cut off, so hopefully you saw me applying this yellow to my waterline. I'm gonna go back in with the red shade, which is Trini, and smoke this out a little bit. For lashes, I'm going to be using these that I got from Amazon But of course I have to do these off camera because y'all know me and lashes don't really get along. I have this liquid lipstick by the Crayon Case in the shade Jambalaya. And I think I'm gonna go in with this. It's really, really orange. But let's just see. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you can get a better view of this final look. Alright y'all, that is pretty much it for today's look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, sis, before you go clicking off this video, you better pump those brakes, sis. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let's chit chat, chop it up a little bit, share with at least 2 of your friends, and subscribe.